Bom dia, gente. Espero que tenham um ótimo dia. Good morning. Hope you guys having a great day. It's your man Larry, the American Brazilian. Excuse my voice. I'm getting over a bug or whatever, but I got tested. I'm COVID free. Nothing on that front. However, it's causing my voice to sound a little crazy, but nonetheless. I wanted to talk a little bit about the live that I did the other night and a few comments that I received. And I'm not, typically I don't, and listen, I've received, they were negative comments. And when I say negative, you can be positively disagreeing with somebody, but they were negative in that they contain shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right, character assassinations, and things of that nature. And so I kind of debated a little bit if I was going to respond, but I feel like once and for all, I want to clear up a few things about my YouTube page, American Brazilian. Well, let me say this. It's not so much that, well, I do love Brazilian culture. And a lot of within this negative comment, the person said that you're going towards you're creating a matriarchy, and you're becoming enamored with their culture and forgetting your own culture. That's a very, very false statement, and here's why. If you look at the name of my YouTube page, it's the American Brazilian. It's the American Brazilian. On my arm, there is a tattoo of America, of the American flag and the Brazilian flag. I have never once said that I hate America. And nobody who's ever listened to my video has ever accused me of a hatred for America. I'm a veteran. I don't hate America. I'm just saying that I'm a person that I really do enjoy and love the country of Brazil, from what I know, my anecdotal experience. Concerning the whole matriarchal statement, the reason why a lot of guys go foreign or SYSBM is because people understand roles. And listen, okay, if you're talking about matriarchal, we understand that's kind of big, one of the talking points here in this country, how America has, long has been gone from the black community of patriarchal society, and when the matriarchy entered in the 70s, 80s, or whatever, when the feminist movement came, it's kind of been a constant and grown. So if you go overseas, or if you try to choose someone else who are of a different culture, whose culture predominantly supports patriarchy, how are you then trying to uplift a matriarchy? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I've never once said that there are no good dating options in America. Nobody can find a video where I said that there's none. There's no good women here in America. There's no, and for women who's looking, there's no good brothers here in America. I never said that. I simply said the options are more plenteous elsewhere. That's what I said. And furthermore, and this is what I don't really understand. And let me say this from the outset. I don't necessarily mind somebody agreeing with me. I don't. Because I typically say what I say based on three things: data, anecdotal experience, and sometimes peer-reviewed studies. So if you're going to disagree with me, a lot of times I have numbers to support what I'm saying. Maybe I should put those out there. I don't know. But this channel is not geared toward trying to persuade people. It's not. My thing is this: if you are, and I said this in many videos, if you are tired of the options that you have and you want to try something different, I'm your guy. That's all I said. So, somebody said this morning that I was leading people astray. I'm like, my goodness, you give me too much credit. I'm not leading anybody astray. I'm simply telling people what I have discovered from an anecdotal experience, from peer-reviewed studies, reading, and from the data that I looked at. So those are the factors by which, you know, I kind of comprise things and I say things. So yeah, I don't get that. I think my thing is, if I see a person's video and I disagree with it, a lot of times I just look at it and keep moving. I mean, my little disagreement or my words, and let me, not disagreement, but if I'm insulted. So my little insults are not going to do anything but make me look like low class. They're going to make me be of the person who's low class. I heard somebody say yesterday, shout out to Dennis Sperling, being raised in a poverty area doesn't that has nothing to do with your class. You can be wealthy and have low class. So yeah, when I say low class, I mean just people who make disparaging remarks and insulting remarks to insinuating something that they know nothing of. The person even talked about, I had mentioned my friend Lais, and she's a lawyer, and they were like, well, they don't make as much as people making. That wasn't the point. The point was not the amount of money that they make. The point was, it defies the myth that women in what is considered third or second world countries are not educated. They utilize their educational system. That was my point. My point is, not everybody's just walking around not doing anything. I was kind of baffled, and I thought to myself, I said, well, now, should I just delete these comments or should I just leave them here? And I deleted them, and I'm gonna tell you why. Had it not been for the insults and the disparaging remarks and the character assassinations, I probably would have left, because again, I don't mind people disagreeing with me. You know, I don't. When you become a content creator, you have to take the good along with the not so pleasant. That's par for the course. Not everybody is going to agree with you, and you don't make stuff for everybody to agree with. You know who I'm trying to reach? I'm trying to reach people who are of my ilk. People like me, who at one point in time got fed up with the options where they were and decided to do something different. Those are the people that I'm trying to reach. And I realize a lot of times people who make disparaging comments are generally unhappy people. And those are the type of people who they have a problem for every solution. Did you get that? If you have a solution, they have a problem for it. And I have no use for people like that. I mean, we're adults, man. You know, if you want to disagree with something, I really don't mind. But if you're disrespectful, I'm going to remove your comment and block you. And I hate to say that, man, because I don't want people to feel like they can't. If I say something wrong, if I am inaccurate, please let me know, because it's gonna help me. I remember when I went to Brazil, and I've told this story before. I was making a video before I had the YouTube page, and my teeth were just kind of like jacked up. They were not straight. And the person said, man, your teeth are, I see that, you're going this right here, man, but your teeth are jacked up. They need to be corrected. And I chose to, instead of getting, and I will admit, initially I was offended, but then I thought about it and I said, you know what? He didn't say anything wrong. That's something that what was within my purview financially to achieve, and I've done it. So, again, that should tell you I don't mind comments that could be helpful. Somebody said something one time about my audio and how low it is and how I need to speak and project. I took that and I said, you know what? I will attempt to do that while still trying to maintain my own personality. And so I don't mind that. I just don't like the insults. I don't like the disparaging remarks. And it's just weird to me. And this one brother, I think I inadvertently removed his comment, and I'll have to go on the YouTube studios and put it, because he commented under this person's under that long diatribe that they had. That's like going to a Toyota dealership complaining that their cars aren't like Rolls Royces. Why would you do that? You saw the name on the marquee. It says Toyota. Just go to Rolls Royce if that's what you want. So anyway, I really wrestled about making this video to just even acknowledge that, but I wanted to just clarify things. There are good people and there are good women and bad women in Brazil as there are in America. I just believe that the options are more. That's all. If you want to try something different, I'm your guy. I can provide you with some of that information. If not, then I hope that you find happiness and peace, which is what most men want, wherever you go, be it here or abroad. And if you don't like what I'm saying, then respectfully, I understand. I get it. It's not for everybody. So in any event, I'm going to say you guys have an awesome day. And forgive me if I came across a little bit, a little bit matter of fact. I just kind of wanted to put this out here once and for all. And I will, talk to you guys later. Até breve. This is your man Larry, the American Brazilian. É verdade.